Welcome guys, let's get started. Okay, so let us see what could be happening from here. And just to be recapping, I believe there's been some problem, and one of the things that we are seeing that there's a possibility silver prices could be the leading indicator for tonight, leading in trading assets that we have been seeing so far, that has been moving particularly well, and that is certainly, I would say, the opposite from what we are looking at the gold market. I think tonight's focus should be on the silver market rather than on the gold market. But if we are watching through the gold market movement, there's some indications that prices has been starting to move well. Alright, so I think we are going to see something interesting happening if prices could start breaking out higher, because so far we are still seeing that prices on gold are still ranging, but I think it's a little bit of a different story from what we are seeing on the silver market, guys. Alright, so I think I would love to see how that market reaction works, and support area should be around this lower side, $36.80 area. So we'll see how that goes. Personally, I'm still seeing good chances for silver prices to go higher, guys. Alright, so we'll see how this market reaction works. I would say it's still been very positive for now, and if prices continues to maintain that altitude, its elevated price, I think good chances for us to see further market reactions upside, guys. Alright. Okay, so I think I'll be maintaining focus here as well. Try to see where the silver market will be moving next. Personally, I think if you guys are asking me, I think you guys shouldn't be missing out on the chances here, as prices could continue to go higher, guys. Alright, so do some buys around there. So, yep, around these prices, do some buys. Alright. Because I'm still seeing chances that the momentum should still ongoing, and definitely if you guys are asking me, that prices will start to go higher from here, guys. Alright, so take your chances and we'll see how that goes, guys. Alright, because low risk high reward scenario is appearing, but prices are tended to go higher from here, guys. Right? So okay, so good chances. The lower your entry point, the better. There you go, guys. Alright, so let us see how that works later on. Meanwhile, I'll be back on the gold chart first as usual, give you guys the analysis of what could be happening on the market. Alright, so if you are looking at the gold market, that actually there's been some movement happening, and one of the main things that we have been seeing is prices has been quite slow on the market. The price movement has been ranging. If you guys are watching at this 15-minute charts, with this kind of market momentum that we have been seeing right now on this 50-minute time frame charts. And let me just switch towards the 1 hour time frame chart so that you guys could actually see that there's been literally not a lot of momentum appearing in the market as of now. As you guys could see, the prices has just been ranging, starting from the drop happening last night after the release of the, I would say, the deal of the news coming out from US and UK, and I think that really pushed things down furthermore, and that really helped to push up also stock equities. And afterwards, we have been seeing that price movement has been relatively slow and moves between these ranges so far over the past. You guys could actually see that from 13 right now it's around almost a total of 24 hours. So I think we have been seeing this ranging movement, and one of the things that we are seeing that there's people saying that there's a possibility a ceasefire in the Middle East, but so far we are not really seeing that kind of indications happening, despite there's some encouragement from nations around the world saying that prices on the gold should be relatively maintained stable at the elevated prices, as you guys could see. But so far I'm not really seeing any updates from the Middle East side. Escalation is still ongoing, and from there alone itself, I think should be more than enough to say that alright, we should be able to see some further escalations, and that should be able to help gold to maintain its elevated prices above 3,400 in the next few days, I believe. Especially tonight we'll be having the US retail sales data, and if the data came out tonight isn't as well and as good as people are expecting, I'll be suspecting that good chances we could actually see that, let's say, so the forecasted numbers, as you guys could see here, is around minus 0.7. Meanwhile, the previous numbers is 0.1%, and this is really trying to show the data how is the impact that will be going through the overall global tariffs around the world, and we'll try to see how has it been damaging the retail sales data in the past month, and if the data could be showing that prices, retail sales data has still been much better than forecasted. Let's say it's negative 0.6, negative 0.5, or negative 0.1. That is certainly still an improvement and has been showing that the economy hasn't been a lot much impacted, and as a result we could be seeing gold will be a little bit subdued. But if the retail sales data has been even worse than forecasted, I think that could really change the whole view, and that could really help to push up gold prices for the day. So that should be able to help you guys to give you a little bit of a guidance where you guys could be thinking what will be the next market movement based on the data that will be released. And let me remind you guys that the movement won't be exactly as simple as saying, oh, the data is actually much better than forecasted, gold prices will be immediately dropping down. No. Or the numbers is much worse, gold prices will immediately goes higher above 3,400. No. Because one of the main things that we are seeing through events, and especially based on these major events, one of the things that we are seeing that usually market will be giving a little bit of a boost right at the beginning of the release, and then prices will be reconsolidating, trying to see where it will be moving next. And usually, most of the time, that will be happening. But on some cases, prices will immediately goes higher, yes. Some prices will be immediately goes lower, yes. But it won't be happening every single time. So you guys need to be prepared. If on the cases that prices jumps really quick, really fast, take some profits. And if prices do drop really quick, really fast, take some profits first. And if it's not going to happen, then you need to be able to wait and try to pan out and see how the things will be moving next once the news will be giving time for the market to see how the market reactions and try to decide afterwards. Alright, so there you go, the two scenarios that could be happen and two possible market movements that could be happening post news event. Alright, hope that helps you, and if you guys are enjoying the analysis so far, don't forget to give us your follows and subscribe, and don't forget to share your support by giving us your thumbs up and likes, and share this video with your friends if they are interested to learn how to trade on the market, or having an interactive discussions with me together as well. So you guys are always welcome to chat me and ask me any questions about trading, certainly, and hope I could help you guys as usual. Alright, so next I'll be moving on towards the silver market. Later on, I will be trying to see what could be the max market scenario happening from here. Alright, so based on the silver market scenario that we have been watching so far, if we've already been seeing that silver prices has been able to maintain prices above $36.58-60 area, and that has proven that prices have already been breaking out higher, and I'm expecting to see further price shots going up higher when this happens. And once that happens, I think it has been happening in a very quick fashion and not a lot of people are paying attention towards it, but certainly I'm saying there's a good chances for prices to continue to go higher, and I hope that you guys don't miss out the chances to do trades here. Especially there's still potential for prices to go higher. Risk reward wise would still be very beneficial for you guys, as this is just the view on the short term, because once prices shots up again, the risk and reward range area could be really beneficial for you guys. Alright, so that could be the possible scenario, but let us keep conservatively and try to put 1.5 to risk ratio for now, and the lower your entry point, the lower your risk area. But if we are watching through the 1 hour time frame charts, this certainly could be construed as prices hitting resistance. Yes, that's true, but the possibility that prices will be slowing down after hitting the resistance and then continues to go higher always remains an open possibility, as prices always does that. Especially on the silver market movement, we are going to see that prices will always tend to try to stock up and stay higher once prices shot up. It's always been the case, if you guys pay attention, that once prices shots up, prices will continue to go higher, and it's always been the case. Prices will consolidate in a moment based on the experience that we have been shown over the past few weeks at the 2nd of June, and also happening in the 5th of June, 6th of June, and most of the time it's always been showing that yes, prices always starts up and goes higher on the silver market once there's a boost and there's a push. So I hope that you guys don't miss out the chances here. I know that not a lot of people are watching on the silver market after not being able to deliver a lot of results over the past few weeks. I believe starting from 10th of June until today, it's almost a total of 1 week, and the move hasn't been that appealing, because what you guys are seeing that it has been building consolidations, and I've always been reminding you guys throughout my live streaming sessions over the weeks that once prices shots up, we could actually be seeing a very clear market momentum. Market will be going higher and higher, and usually that will be the case. And based on what we are seeing right here, there's a potential that prices could go higher and potential $37.40 around this area. So we'll see how that happens, but personally I think to be much more conservative, we try to put our price target at its highest price for today at around $37.13 first at the moment, guys, because if you guys have been following me for some time, I've always been a very positive advocate for silver after that big jump from the silver market momentum, and I've always been telling you guys multiple times that I'm seeing good chances for silver could be able to hit $40 on the long run, as prices has been maintaining its uptrend. As you guys could see, that prices has always been returning towards its original uptrend channel, and that view has been changing the whole market point of view. And we have been seeing that prices has been able to consolidate and jump, and right now we are also seeing the consolidations happens, and right now it's jumping. So I'm expecting good results could be coming out from here. We'll see how that goes. So prepare your positions on the silver market. Personally, I would say the lower the better your entry point. If not, at least try to strike a good balance if you guys are trying to wait for further confirmations like I always do. And right now, if you are watching through 15-minute time frame charts, yes, right now prices is consolidating. Yes, that's true. But let us remember that prices have already been jumping up quite fast, and it's very common for us to see a little bit of a consolidations before prices to go higher. Yes, that's always been the case. And if you guys are asking me what are my views, I'm expecting to see consolidations could be touching here, $36.95 area. Oops, wait for a while. Yep, so around $36, $37 area. So I'll be expecting that prices will be ranging at this range, and then prices will start to go higher once the consolidation is over. So if you guys are trying to position yourself on the silver market movement, I think this is a very good chance, as prices always goes higher later on. Okay. Yeah, so around this price, market will be consolidating $36.99 towards $36.85. So afterwards, we could actually see prices will start to go higher from there, and don't miss on the chances once prices has been finished consolidating and prices continues to go higher from there onwards. Alright, because we have already been sharing our few long-term, short-term almost every single day, every week we have been saying that I'm bullish on silver. That's very clear. Okay, but during the sideways, I'll be always avoiding it. As you guys know, sideways means no confirmations, as simple as that. Alright, so hope you guys are getting some important information on what is expected coming up from the silver market movement, as we have been seeing good chance for making great profits out of here for now. And back on the gold market movement, as gold market movement has still been quite stuck and stagnant around the ranges. I don't think I could be offering a lot of insights for now, and preparing you guys for the retail sales data could be the best thing, as we have already been giving you guys those insights. All right. Okay, so if you guys are enjoying our analysis on both gold and especially silver, I'm giving you guys a very important information on how you guys could make your trades. Definitely you guys could give us a support by giving us a thumbs up, likes, and don't forget to follow and subscribe if you guys don't want to miss out on the next information, or especially if you guys are missing out on the early part of our live streaming sessions, where I'll be sharing the directions and the possible market movement on the gold and the silver market as usual on our early part of live streaming session. So if you guys are missing out just now and you just recently joined us, click the follow and subscribe button. And if you guys wanted to ask me any questions about the market, trading, you guys are always welcome to chat me on the chats. I'll be reading it. And if you guys wanted to get ideas on how you guys could trade the market signals, you guys are always welcome to click the link on the video descriptions and chat me. And if you guys are interested to get more information on what is evolving around the world, updates, economics, you guys are always welcome to check out my VIP live sessions, and the only way that you guys could get that is also through the video descriptions. Click on it, chat me. You want access on VIP live, you want free premium signals, I'll be always happy to guide you to get those signals and access towards my insights around the world. Okay. Alright, as we have already been discussing, entering the market, prices has already been jumping higher on this silver market movement, and I definitely hope that you guys don't miss out on it. Okay, right now prices are trying to build up to go higher, and I'm expecting to see further and better market results from here, guys. So let us see where that brings us next on the market. Alright, so we've already been sharing, and right now there's a potential good profits on your hand around the maximum around 10 cents on the silver market movement, and it's definitely a lot. And if you guys don't want to miss out on this information, on these chances, make sure that you guys keep on watch and stay tuned. I'll be updating you guys what's the possible next market movement that could be happening on this silver side. Alright, and I'll also been notifying you guys what could be happening on the gold market. As I've already been telling you guys, I will be waiting to see how the price movement will be breaking out, and I'll be seeing how the next price reactions work. But for now, I think the momentum should be shifting towards the silver market movement, as we are seeing good chances for us to see the silver market movement could continue to go higher from here. As we have already been sharing, prices have already been hitting the highs at around $37.11 since we have been talking about and suggesting that you guys to enter your positions here, and potentially prices could go up even further more. So I hope you guys don't miss out on the chances, and always be staying in tune and let you guys updates on what is happening on the silver market movement till the end of our live streaming sessions. Yes, alright. So far, yes, prices is consolidating right now, and we'll see how that goes. There's still some good chances could be appearing, good consolidations before prices continues to go higher. So we'll see and inform you any updates that could be happening. So far, yes, we are also seeing that gold has been rising up too, and right now it's also a bit slowing down. Both market reaction is very similar, and I think based on what we have been discussing and seeing so far, is there's not really a lot of things happening from here, and I think there's a reason why we are seeing that slowness started to re-emerge on the market, also on the silver, also on the gold market. And I think primarily it's coming out from the US dollar index, because so far from what we have been able to analyze, that a lot of things is highly correlated with the US dollar index, especially pre-news. When there's not a lot of momentums, prices will be slowing down a bit, and usually we are seeing that it's usually occurred by the strength appearing on the US dollar index, and that really helped to slow down things on the gold and the silver market movement. So if you guys seeing this, I know that it's a little bit messy, but from here I could actually try to check out where is the US dollar mark and try to find the orange line, and so far we have been able to see that yes, that's true, US dollar index has been rebounding very slightly. So I don't really think that is the main issue. Probably this is just a particular normal market reactions after continuing to jump from 3,384. Right now it's already been 3,397. That's a jump of around 130 pips, and that's definitely a good sign. So if you guys are trading on the sideways, buy near the low, sells near the high. But so far this is not a very clear signs coming out from the market, and definitely the best signs is appearing on the silver market movement, as I've already been telling you guys multiple times that the chances are appearing right now on this market side. So if you guys have been watching, you guys should be knowing that I've been saying that the chances are appearing on the silver market for tonight, and hope you guys don't miss out on any chances, as we've been talking multiple times about the chances are right now appearing on the silver market. Okay, prices are trying to break out higher from here, and I'm definitely expecting to see that gold will at least try to break out 3,400. So I think soon we'll be able to get our confirmations on the gold market, but for now I think my main focus would still stays at the silver market movement, and silver has a lot of potential for breaking higher grounds for tonight, as I've already been telling you guys multiple times, and I've already been sharing to you guys. You guys should consider entering the trades at around the $37 area as prices continues to go higher and breaks out on higher grounds. And I'm seeing good chances for us to finally get our very first target price here, and I see good possibility that prices will continue to go higher for tonight. So hope you guys are watching here. Don't make too early decisions, and I'm seeing good chance for us to see that price movement could be going up even further more and higher more. Okay, so good chances for us to see prices will be hitting the high around here. So pay attention guys, prices are continuing to go higher since we have already been recommending to do the buys, and hope you guys don't miss out on any chances after this, because once prices breaks out, it's a good chances for us to see that prices will continue to go higher and higher. Okay. Okay, so right now it's a little bit slowing down, but I'm still very much optimistic to see the prices will start breaking out higher, and we'll see how that goes. Same thing here, trying to break out but failed. Prices also slows down a little bit, but the momentum will likely to be much better on the silver market movement, guys. Alright, so if you guys have been watching, yes, prices has been going higher and higher, and good chances for us to see that prices continuations really well too. Alright, so just an information for you guys, we have already been hitting our great profit targets also on our premium signal groups. So if you guys are interested to get ideas where you guys can be making profit together with us for free, you guys are always welcome to click the link on our video descriptions and get trading signals and ideas like the ones that you guys are seeing right here. So if you guys are interested to make money together with us on our trading ideas, you guys are always welcome to click on the link on the video descriptions and chat me access on free premium signals. I'll be letting you guys know. And if you guys wanted to get insights on what's happening around the world, US UK deal, Middle East escalations, you guys are always welcome to chat me and ask for access on the VIP live sections, guys. Alright. Okay, right now gold prices is trying to break out higher, and there's good signs for prices to touch big higher, guys. Alright, so we'll see how that goes, whether prices could breaking out here soon around 3,403, because there's always the price resistance or the wick candlestick that could go as far as 3,405. So I would love to see how the market continuation works, and it seems that retail sales number based on the pre-market movement before the news is likely to show that there's a consistency, that we are seeing resistance are here. Most likely we'll be seeing that prices will be a little bit subdued if prices stays below 3,400. So I think I'll be aware and try to see how that brings us next on the market. Alright, because there's good chances that prices will be a bit slowing down from there onwards. So we'll see until the end of our live streaming sessions. There's still some time before we end our live streaming session, so I'll see how far that will be bringing us next on the market. And definitely if you are watching through the silver market movement, yes, prices has been breaking out higher, and like I said, the risk reward is really worth it. Prices has been giving you guys literally 1.7 risk reward ratio, and I think that is a really good trading plan coming out from here on the live streaming sessions. And if you guys have been following us, joining us, you guys should have been making some good profits with us together. Alright, so if you guys are interested to get more even trading ideas from me, you guys are always welcome to join my premium signals for free, and you guys could get the clear and detailed plan where I'm putting my trades exactly where. Alright, so if you guys are asking me, I'm still seeing good chances potentially that prices could be breaking $37.30 for the next price target, and that has improved a lot the risk reward ratio, guys. Alright, so there's still good chances for prices to hit there, and if you guys are patient, you guys are swing traders, go ahead, try to hold on the positions. I'm still seeing good chances. If not, you guys should take half of positions, and remaining you guys should try to hold on. If not, take off your profits, because profit is a profit, guys. Alright, so let us see where the US dollar index has been moving and how has it been acting for tonight. So it turns out that tonight we have been seeing that the US dollar index has been a little bit under pressure for once again after prices trying to return towards above $97.70. But the overall trends in the short term period based on this 1 hour time frame charts that we are watching here right now, it's been very clear that prices has been continuing to go lower and lower, and there's no signs or chances for prices to go higher from how the market movement has been giving us. And so far from what I'm seeing, that prices has always continues to go lower from here. And from that alone itself, I think that should be warranting enough signs that prices are likely to continue to go lower from here onwards. And with this kind of market movement, I'm expecting that the US dollar index is likely to continue the momentum that we have been seeing so far, and prices should be going down lower on the long run. And with this kind of market movement, and from here, certainly I'm expecting to see that the price movement will likely to go down lower and lower, and that should have been able to help to push up the valuation on the gold market movement in the short term, whenever we are saying that there's a price pressure on the lower side for the US dollar index. And based on the long-term market movement on this daily chart itself, I think it's very much clear. There's no argument whether there's a uptrend. It's just how much the downfall would be on the US dollar index, because it has been very clear. Prices has been touching from 110 at its peak, and right now prices are going back lower and lower with no signs of returning above $100 index value. Alright, so with that, I think that should have been able to push the US dollar index lower and help to push up the gold price movement on the short term. But so far, yes, we have already been seeing that happening, but without a lot of success. I believe prices has been hindered at the resistance at around 3,400, and based on that alone, we have been seeing that prices has been quite stuck at those ranges. Alright, so we'll see how that goes, and I believe that silver market movement will be much better and could be giving more room on the upside for tonight compared with what is happening on the gold market movement. Silver will be behaving much better for tonight, guys. I could guarantee you guys that. Okay, so since we have already been discussing what has been happening on the weaknesses on the US dollar index, and let us try to see what's happening on the other currency market as it has and will be impacting the other currency market trades as well. So if we have been looking here, it's been very clear that there's a clear sign also happening for tonight, that we are seeing that the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar chances for us to continue seeing that prices will go higher from here. Alright, so we'll see how that goes, and basically from here I would see that prices would start to continue to go higher. So I think that should be able to help you to choose where you guys could be deciding on your trades on the long side for today. But for the short markets, is there any ideas that you guys could actually use? So far, I'm not really seeing one yet, but maybe your chances could be appearing on the GBP Japanese yen, if I'm not wrong, as price momentum has been weakening here, and the Japanese yen is also starting to gain some momentum, but it isn't really good other than the US dollar Japanese yen right now, as we started to see that prices hasn't been able to go higher, and I think this is your best chance to do the shorts for tonight, with the US dollar index is still weakening as of now. So I think you guys could take your view for shorts US dollar Japanese yen, for longs Australian dollar, USD, NZD USD market. Alright, hope that helps you on the currency market, and you guys are enjoying our analysis so far. You guys are always welcome to give us your support by giving us a thumbs up, giving us your likes, and don't forget to share this video with your friends or anyone that you guys think that will be able to benefit from our analysis and learn together with us, and ask me any questions about the trading market, and hope I can help you guys. If you guys do meet any problem, you guys are always welcome to let me know on the chats, and I'll be happily answering any of your questions. Hope I could help you guys as well. But definitely, if you guys wanted to get something much more visible, trading ideas and insights about what's happening around the world, you guys are always welcome to click the link on the video descriptions and ask me for those access on my VIP live sessions, as well as free premium signals too. Alright, so you guys are always welcome to check that too. And on the silver market movement, its prices are still remaining quite high. Prices continues to go higher, so I don't really see any problem on this side, and I've always been bullish, and so far we've really been making some good profits at around 170 pips since we started talking and suggesting for you guys to enter the trades right around that price, guys. Alright. And meanwhile, we started to see that the gold market started to slow down at around the resistance, as we've already been talking about. That before the retail sales data is out, we started to see the prices will be slowing down as well. And it turns out that prices, yes, as it has been slowing down and hasn't been showing us a lot of good signs are happening right now as of now. So I think it's going to take some time before we actually started to see any improvement on those market side. And we'll decide to see whether this is a good chance to do the shorts on the lower side and try to aim on the ranging area, hitting back towards 3,380. Okay, so far we haven't been seeing a lot, and since we have already been seeing this kind of pattern, I think we are going to see that prices will be dropping towards this range for once again, ranging at the ranging area, and I'm expecting to see that price drops on gold market on the worst case scenario, guys. Alright, so we'll see how that goes on. So far price movement has started to slow down. I would say a little bit cautious for now with the slowness that we are watching as of now. Silver market movement also starts to slow down, so I'll be a little bit careful and take most of the profits first, and we'll see how this market continuations will be working next. If everything goes well and prices could be consolidating back at $37 around here, you can try to re-enter the trades. For now, securing profits will be the best thing to do. But if you guys have a huge tolerance for huge upsides and have bigger room for volatility, certainly I'll recommend to you guys to keep holding your positions, guys, because overall the signs are still pretty clear that prices has a lot of room to go higher as well. But certainly it depends on your trading style and how you adjust based on your positions. But for me personally, I think for now there's still some good room for upsides. I would suggest that on the most conservative case, holds half of your positions, take profit half, like the ones that we've already been talking about since prices have already been hitting $37.17, and try to see how the remaining half goes. At the very least, you are holding the positions in profits in cash on the 50%. 50% try to see how it goes. Alright, chances $37.30 is still remaining wide open, guys. Alright, and back on the gold market movement. So since that gold market movement hasn't been able to drop that much, and I think that is primarily driven by the news event that's going to happen soon, and also I believe that the US dollar index is likely to start showing us some clear signs too. So I don't think there will be a lot of momentum for now. Prices will try to consolidate and try to react more after the retail sales data that will be coming out soon in another 56 minutes to go. So I think prices will start to slow down a little bit, and I think this is a very good foundation for the silver prices to start to move higher later on the market. So I think yes, there will be a lot of good chances for prices to go higher later on, but it will be slowing down for now. That is certainly the case, and so far from what I could be seeing, it will be a waiting period and building up a good consolidations for any trading assets for now. I believe that should be the case, and as far as what we can be seeing here, prices are still showing the same signs that US dollar index starts to rebound. Meanwhile, the rest of the currency started to weaken a little bit. So for instance, if you are checking Australian US dollar, it's the same thing. NZD US dollar is also the same thing. And I think the weakest pair is still coming out from the pound sterling for tonight. And I think that is the one cases that is still continuing conforming towards the trend, towards the GBP. Japanese yen is also falling and dropping back lower. Alongside the US dollar, Japanese yen could be one of your choices, like we have already been discussing so far. So you guys could try to take a look at these currency pairs, as chances for prices to dropping is still very much wide open. Alright, so I hope that helps you to make some choices on your trades on the currency market. Alright, so still we have some time, and I believe we haven't been discussing quite an important commodities other than gold and silver for tonight, and I think we should be discussing on the oil market soon with you guys. So let me try to take a look what's been happening there on the oil market for tonight and try to see is there any good chances to make some good positions or trades right there. Alright, so let us see what has been happening. So last night we started to see that there's a chances for the oil prices to go back lower after jumping up quite fast. I think it's a very normal market reactions, and we have already been seeing that the price has already been trying to consolidate at around like $69.40 towards $70, and afterwards we started to see that prices has already been continuing its upward momentum, as we are still seeing the escalations between Israel and Iran still ongoing. Middle East escalation is still there, and we are seeing that prices has continued to go higher, confirming in a very good path, I would say, building up a lower, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and right now we are in the midst where the prices could start breaking another high, or prices will start slowing back and moving on our ranges for now. So I think there's two directions where you could be heading next. So first, I think we could be actually seeing a good chance that prices could be breaking out here to build another high, or whether prices could start stopping its movement at around this range and slows down. So I would love to see how that goes, because right now we are at the intersection whether prices could start breaking out or whether prices should be slowing down at the resistance at around $73.70 towards $73.50 area. And before that really happens, I'm really seeing that prices will be a bit slowing down for now, as we haven't been able to see a lot of market reactions from here, and on that alone itself, I think should be warranting for us to try to stay back and stay on the sidelines before we actually decide something, because prices are right now right at the intersections waiting for a breakout. Per risk reward, it's still worth it to wait it out rather than risking the positions entering right now, because risk reward side is 1-to-1, nothing much for now. So I think I'll be staying put on this all market trades for now. But what is happening on the long-term market movement? Long-term market movement, we have been seeing that prices are still continuing to go higher, maintaining its uptrend after consolidating since April until the early part of the June, where prices start to go higher even before the Middle East escalations. And right now we are seeing that prices are still holding very well above $73, and it seems that any news that could be coming out this week, and definitely there are two big news that could be happening this week, other than from what we are seeing on the retail sales data that could be coming out tonight, alongside with what could be happening on the tomorrow's news on the Federal Reserve decisions as well. So those are the two biggest news for this week, alongside with other central banks deciding the interest rates, such as the Swiss franc, BOE, alongside BOJ this morning. So I think I'll be discussing more about the BOJ decisions and what are the prospect and the outlook happening from that market itself later on my VIP live session. So if you guys are interested, you guys are always welcome to join in my VIP live sessions, and you guys could get those access on my link on the video descriptions, and check me that you guys wanted to get access on the VIP live sessions tonight. Alright, so for now I'll be waiting. We are not really getting a lot of signs, and right now we are at the intersections where the prices could start breaking out another new high, or prices will be slowing down at these ranges. So we'll see how that goes. And back on the gold market first for now. So I think gold market hasn't been moving a lot. Oil market hasn't been moving a lot. I think it's highly due to the anticipations of the retail sales data. Same thing is also happening in the silver market. So I think $37 has been giving you guys another good point to re-enter the positions that you guys have been taking profits. But I would be preferring to get better outlook rather than the ones like this, because prices are still consolidating, hasn't been finishing its consolidation, and would love to see further market movements. First, consolidating much better, and then continues to go higher. For now, it is just a mere downside pullback, nothing much to take out for here. And like I said, short positions, considerations, US dollar Japanese yen, and the GBP Japanese yen market, as we have already been telling you guys. Even though right now it's a bit slower, but yes, certainly the momentum is likely to appear from these two sides, as we are seeing that the Japanese yen is still strengthening, meanwhile the US dollar is weakening. And at the same time, I think AUD USD should be continuing its uptrend. And yes, prices is a little bit slowing down too, but the momentum is still likely to pursue. On the long side, AUD USD NZD USD, short side US dollar Japanese and GBP Japanese yen market movement. It hasn't changed on both sides of that market. Okay. Hope you guys got the idea what could be the possible next market movement happening around here. You guys, alright. nothing much for now, guys. Back again, the market has been slowing down for once. We'll see how that goes. Prices hasn't been able to offer us any significant movement, and I'm likely to see that for now that we are still seeing that the market has been moving on the sideways, that has been building up a very good tension pre the news, and if prices continues to build up, I would say a very good consolidations and a possible chart pattern of a cup and handle. I think that could be a very good move that could be bringing up the upside happening here for now. So I would love to see how that market continuation works, as prices hasn't been able to drop a lot and prices are still moving on a range as of now. So we'll see how that goes. So there's this two possible market scenario happening, building up a cup and handle. If not, prices could start to go higher again. Alright, so we'll see how that goes. Personally, I'm still seeing good chances that prices could go up higher with this kind of market consolidation that we are seeing here. And silver market movement started to slow down a bit, gives me a little bit of a cautious mode on this side of the market, as prices hasn't been able to move a lot. Alright, so I would love to see how the consolidation works, whether prices could rebound from this $37 support area and breaks out higher, because I think that is a very key market movement for that to happen on the long run. And back again on the US dollar Japanese yen. Yes, I've already been telling you guys that prices hasn't been able to move a lot, and I believe that should be the case. Pre-news, prices will start to rebound. Japanese yen is also slowing down a little bit. Meanwhile, the US dollar is gaining some back of its footing, so I would love to see how this market continuation works. Definitely chart pattern has been showing us the possibility that prices could start to break down and potentially dropping by $144 per 144 Japanese yen per US dollar could be the next price target, even though it could be a bit slower for that to happen, but it certainly is an open case situation that prices could be hitting that price if everything goes well. If the US dollar index keeps on weakening, Japanese yen keeps on strengthening, which I'm still seeing for that case to happen on the market. And it's definitely all about entering at the right price, and I think right now could be a very good price for you guys to enter. Where prices are right now, we'll be trying to test the resistance at 144.70 yen per US dollar. So I would love to see how that goes. For now, gold market is also weakening, so I would be a little bit cautious to see whether the consolidations that we have already been telling you guys could be happening or not. So we'll see how that evolves until the end of my live streaming sessions. A lot of things could change even before the news, so I think I'll be giving you guys the recap what could be happening later on at the end of my live streaming sessions. And all prices looks like it's trying to break up higher, so we'll see how that update goes. Alright, so we'll try to watch out for now. Okay, prices starts to consolidate. I'll be giving you guys what I'm seeing at the end of my live streaming sessions, so don't worry about that, guys. Okay. So if you've been enjoying our analysis so far, you guys are always welcome to give us a support by giving us a thumbs up and likes. And definitely, if you guys don't want to miss out on any important information that I've been sharing with you guys so far, don't forget to follow and subscribe so that you guys don't miss out on any important information that I've been sharing that could be potentially giving you guys a good profits in the market. But if you guys are wanting to find easier solutions, feasible solutions like trading premium signals, trading ideas, trading recommendations, premium ones, you guys are always welcome to click on the video descriptions and chat me for those, and for access on our VIP live sessions where I'll be sharing what are the informations happening around the world, central banks, world events. You guys are always welcome to chat me on the video descriptions as well and ask for access on my VIP live sessions tonight. Alright, and definitely thank you very much for your support. And if you guys are interested and you guys have any questions about the market, you guys are always welcome to chat me and have interactive discussions with me until the end of my live streaming sessions. And so far, not a lot of people are asking me any questions. That's good. That means that you guys have been totally understanding what we've already been discussing so far, and that is a lovely thing to say and hear that. But if you guys do have any questions before my live streaming sessions and in another few minutes, you guys are welcome to chat me now and have interactive discussions with me, guys. Alright, so I'll be trying to see out how the market is moving and see is there any good market opportunities that could be happening on our side, guys. Alright. Alright, so it seems that we are very much close to the end of my live streaming sessions. So let me give you guys a little bit of a recap what we have been watching so far and what you guys could do. So one of the first things that we've been saying that we would love to see how the price reactions will be working pre the retail sales data came out. And right now we are seeing that prices has been trying to go higher, but it has failed. So we'll see how that goes. Personally, if prices starts to go down lower, I would say you guys could try to find a good solutions to buy near the low, and if prices are trying to stay above, you guys could try to find a good potential price breakout, because so far prices has still been ranging, couldn't be offering a lot of close for now. And certainly, like I said, the best market chance for a long positions is still appearing on the silver market, where prices is still poised to go higher, with the market movement is still standing above the $37 support area and likely to remain to do so, and a good chances for prices to break today's high at $37.24 area. So we'll see how that goes at our VIP live sessions tonight. Meanwhile, the oil market movement has started to move much better, as we have been saying, but so far prices have started to slow down, and it still remains to be seen whether prices could be breaking a new high or not. Meanwhile, on the currency market side, as we have already been discussing so far, yes, the US dollar index still remains weakened, and Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar pair could still remain a good chance to do the long positions. Meanwhile, the short positions chances, as we have already been talking about, US dollar Japanese yen could still remains a good chance, alongside with the GBP Japanese yen, as the GBP is still remains quite weakened and prices still rebounding. This could be a good chance for you guys to enter the trades at around these prices. Alright, so that's all for the recap for tonight, and I hope you guys get a little bit of an idea what you guys could be doing. For gold, if you guys love to trade gold, I know most of you guys do love so, you guys can always try to find a good positions to try to buy near the low, as prices has been trying to build up that support very hard, and it seems that it's likely to moving in these ranges, and that could be offering you guys a very good support at those prices. Okay, so hope you guys get the ideas what could be happening next, and definitely, like I said, if you guys are interested to get this kind of premium signals for free, you guys are always welcome to click the link on the video descriptions and ask me for those. And for access on my VIP live sessions where I'll be discussing a lot of events, you guys are always welcome to ask for my VIP live sessions access. Alright, so hope to see you guys on there. If not, see you guys tomorrow here at the same place at the same time. Bye.